What's up, Internet? It is snowing yet again in the town. Much to my dismay, there's zero wind, though. Our little windfish is not wind fishing. Now it is. It heard that we were talking about it, and it had to do something. Still snowing. I believe we have a special person coming to town either tomorrow or tonight. I'm not sure. I can't quite remember which town that is, so we're just going to check with Copper real quick. And then after we talk to Copper, we will get on our merry little way. Gonna leave these weeds again just on the off chance that that helps us get Wisp. But otherwise, you know, it's our standard nice little night in the town. His love is very much unrequited. Because he likes Phyllis, but Phyllis hates him. And Pelly likes him, but unfortunately he finds Pelly annoying. To be fair, Pete has very good taste in that regard. But either way, we are just going to go and see what's in the dump and head off to our favorite place in the world, the other place that we like to go, and then we'll see what we can do. So, let's see. Ooh, we got paper. That could be useful. Airmail paper, just in case we want to mail our stuff by air. Now I would like to get rid of some of this stuff, so what we'll do is we'll swap our tickets. I'll put this ticket over here. And I just want to confirm that that's... Yeah, okay, tiger bobblehead. Yeah, okay, we can get rid of all this crap. Alright, we're good. So, our next place that we need to go will, of course, be our other town. And we'll see what kind of day it's having. Like we like to do. Hooray! The train is coming in. Which means that we happily made it just in time. Quite convenient. I mean, it's better than missing the train. I've done that. That's not fun. And then you have to wait like an extra 30 seconds for another train to show up. Which is weird that the game doesn't just flag the trains to stop entirely when you're, you know, prepping to get on one, but that's neither here nor there. Alright, let's get on the train and talk to Rover. Even though we don't really want to, the game will force us to because that's just the kind of game this is. Silly Rover. Your Roverliness. It's almost 7 p.m. local time. Rover, we've met many times before. Like, seriously, we meet like twice every day. Have for the past like 8 months. Maybe even longer. Things are okay. It'd be better if you'd leave me alone, though. Well, it's not snowing. That's kind of nice. Plus, we have that beautiful star snow to enjoy while we're here. Our town has round snow. That's boring. Alright, well, let's start by going and selling a bunch of useless fish to Tom Nook, because that's just kind of the situation we're in right now. Because we couldn't for the life of us get ourselves a coelacanth. As much as we all wish I could. How much does a single sea bass sell for, out of curiosity? Just one. 120 bells, that is not a lot. Certainly not enough to justify the fact that we have so many. Still, now we don't have that many. Oh, plus we've got stuff in our inventory we can sell. Like this. And also this. And we shouldn't forget this one. Ah, that's from Tom Nook. This one perhaps? Yes. It's always 3. Alright, we got a Stegosaurus. a paperweight, and a padded torso. So at least we're making a few bells. Doesn't hurt my feelings any. Sell that, sell that, sell that. And we will make 10,400 bells. That's not horrible. Could be significantly better, but, you know, it could be a lot worse. We could be making less than 3,000 bells, which kind of sucks. Not really anything here that interests me. I don't need a number 67 shirt, because I don't think I'm 67th least popular in this town. I just don't see that happening. And because I'm the person who cleaned up this entire town. You're welcome, by the way, you ungrateful town. A winter sweater? Isn't that what I'm wearing, though? It is, in fact, what I'm wearing. You know, that's not our winter sweater, though. This is our winter sweater. We're gonna keep it that way. It's important to be respectful to the sweater that's yours. Oops. Alright, we got a fossil. And since we have the inventory space now, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Throw that away. Let's write ourselves some letters. To museum. That's pretty paper. It's blossom paper. Right, another letter to the museum, and we shall write one final letter to the museum, because we don't have enough room to get rid of everything. Unless we did this. What did Tom Nook send us? Alright, so there is a sale tomorrow. But that also means that they're going to be closed and kind of useless for the rest of the day, which is not great. But that's in our hometown where they would be closed anyway, so, you know, it's 6 in one, half dozen in another. Chao still buried Donkey Kong, which was very disrespectful to Donkey Kong. He deserved better treatment than simply being buried. Unfortunately, we can't get too angry at Chao, or he might bury us. He's got connections like that. I know Tangy. I can deliver a Game Boy. Let's do it, Velma. Alright, so let's go find Tangy, who should be right here. Except when she's not. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. There's Chao. Well, let's go talk to Copper since we've got a moment. Hey, there's another fossil. Pop that there. Copper, I believe you said that Gracie's gonna be in town tomorrow. Let's just confirm that. Yep, tomorrow's Gracie Day. That's okay. Alright, now, if I were Tangy, there's a couple places I would be. Unfortunately, a lot of the obvious ones are kind of already empty, so she's not there. She doesn't appear to be here. It's not looking good for my intuition as to where Tangy is. Which tells me that I'm probably not Tangy. And I have zero sense of ESP with her. There she is. The bizarre vitamin C cat prisoner alien experiment person lady. There you go. That's your Game Boy. I am a hero. You're welcome, Tangy. Alright, let's get some furniture. Grapefruit? Ew. I don't like grapefruits. They're not very good. Although I guess it makes sense that you'd give out some sort of citrus fruit. Although, is this some other weird alien experiment? Is this technically one of your brothers or sisters, Tangy? It's hard to tell with her. Peaches! Your creepy wobbly doll is staring at me and it's creepy. Then glasses to Weber, but you don't wear glasses, Peaches. And also, who talks to Weber? He's awful. The fact that you admit you talk to Weber makes me think a little less of you. I may have to rethink my entire perception of you, Peaches. Just because you talk to Weber. I thought you had more class than that. I thought you had taste. I guess not. Alright, Weber. You very obnoxious duck guy. Well, at least you lend it to different people. Thank you. I have to change how I feel about Weber, too. He's at least not being obnoxious today. Okay. Let's go talk to Peaches again. Okay, Peaches. I thought you'd have been there, but you weren't. Well, now at least your creepy wobbly doll can't stare at me, because I'm on the other side of the room. Here's your glasses. Oh, stationery. I think you pulled it out of this cubby. You took someone's love letters and just handed them to me and said, write all the letters you want on it. That's rather inconsiderate of you. Did you ever consider those people's feelings that you just wrote off, Peaches? I don't think you did. Okay, well, let's talk to Caesar. Who is like the 6th person in town to have the number 4 shirt, so everyone's number 4, I guess. Take a watch to Pearl. I can do that, but that will have to be later because she's not in this town. Alrighty, well, that's done. Go south. Go to the left. Oh yeah, that's right. Tangy's not here, but can we check for a char? Unfortunately, there's no chars. There's a tiny little fish. It's probably nothing of value, though. I think I saw Chow around here, but it looks like he's gone. Yeah. Have to keep an eye out for him. Alright, Goldie. Give me something to do. Or don't. See? Another owner of the illustrious number 4 shirt. Thus proving that no one has self-esteem for how good they are in the town's rankings. Or they're very, very realistic about it, but then everyone's number 4. Have higher opinions of yourselves, damn it. Okay, well, we can't do anything for Weber if he doesn't have anything for us to do. Maybe Cube's got something. Let's find out. Nope, nothing for our awesome GameCube penguin pal. There's Camofrog. He got rid of that camouflage shirt real quick. Maybe he didn't want to be a camouflaged frog anymore. Like, he needs to slowly sort of work up a new identity so he hasn't gotten rid of his face paint yet. That's the only logical reason I can think for him to get rid of that shirt so quickly. Makes a certain degree of sense, I suppose. Oop. Got another fossil. We're gonna have to go see Phyllis soon enough. In fact, I think we have enough to fill up her entire little queue of letters. So maybe we'll go do that now. And keep an eye on wherever Chow is as well, or at least try and figure out where he is. Considering he's just sort of disappeared, that's not necessarily great, because we're probably going to have to find him at some point. Alright, post office. Let's office some post. I see you're still guarding the world-destroying letter of undeliverableness. Good for you, Phyllis. I commend you on your adherence to the protection of the world. Also, here's another letter. And here's another letter. And also here's another letter. And that is all the letters for Phyllis. At least for now. See you, Phyllis. See you, Pete. Thanks for your hard work. Hey, it's everyone's favorite villager, Pierce. My favorite villager, anyway. I still think he should be living on the opposite side of town, because that's where his house originally was, but what can you do? Okay, we can't do anything for Pierce, at least at the moment. We can always ask Cookie. She never lets us down, except when she lies directly to our face about jobs. Okay, well, at least she's not asking us to deliver a ball to her. I know where Camo Frog is, so consider that videotape sent. Actually, I just got a VHS tape today. I got it from my uncle. It's, the original VHS to, A New Hope. Like, it's so original that it just says Star Wars on the cover. It's kind of amazing. I'm pretty excited about it. And we will go deliver this to Camo Frog. And I think I hear my cat calling, so I'm gonna have to go bring him inside, because he's a smelly cat. And it's cold outside. And you don't want to leave cats out in the cold. That's just rude. So I will be back in 1 second. Impressive how loud he can call when he wants to. But he's outside in the cold. I don't fault him for wanting to come in. Who else is out here? Hey, it's Ace. Wearing like a skirt. I'll take some wallpaper. Alright. Alrighty. Come on up, Mr. Cat. Oh, what's going on over here? Ace is happy. Hey there, Mr. Cat. I know you're happy I brought you in. It was cold out there, wasn't it? Okay, Ace, you seem happy, so maybe I'll get something awesome. To be fair, that's not a great trade. You know, if you want to trade for some bells, you know. I will take it, Cube, thank you. Hey, a retro stereo. Nice. Why would I want to trade it with something else? It's something I got at no cost. That's the best kind of stuff. Still, Cube still sounds happy. Maybe we'll see if we can get something else for free. Rock on. Unfortunately, the understanding of letters in this game is terrible, so you probably couldn't read to begin with, Cube. Because seriously, people in this town are kind of illiterate, so, you know, sending any sort of letter with a message just kind of doesn't work half as well as it probably should. I don't think we hung out around here. Let's see. I've got a cat laying on my hands, trying to play with the controller. That suddenly makes things a little bit trickier. That was weird. I don't know if the game actually picked that up or if that was my microphone, but that sounded really like metallic and staticky. That was weird. I want to help you, Spike. Oh. Well, I guess you've got everything taken care of. Okay, I was just talking to him again just to see if it would do that again, but I guess not, huh? I wonder what that was about. It was weird. It waits for some, like, sort of creepy horror death metal mix or something. The Legend of Zelda town tune. Ah, I've got the worst timing to help Quetzal, but I want the best timing to help Quetzal. I'm sorry, Quetzal, I failed you. I'll go talk to Velma then, Cookie. So, take your broccoli out of the steamer. Let them get unsteamed. And I will help get your organizer back because I'm just that kind of guy. Hopefully Velma hasn't done what Velma likes to do, which is teleport off to random little corners of the universe. And here she is, also possessing a number 4 shirt. Tangy. Of course she took it. Okay, well we gotta find Tangy now. I'm not entirely sure where she was though. I remember seeing her, I remember doing a quest for her, I remember she wasn't near her house and that we couldn't find Chao on the way. But otherwise, I'm not 100% sure where she is right now. Which could present problems in the immediate future in that I have to do a quest involving her. She's not hanging around over here. That's okay, she's not obligated to, but at the same time, I would very much like to, you know, deliver a thing to her. Or take a thing from her. One of those things is happening. Unfortunately, she's not around. There she is. I'm here to pick up, Tangy. I did, in fact. And now my cat is laying across all my arms, my game controller, and also my table and my keyboard. So, you know, if stuff just immediately starts wonking out, it's because he decided to press the space bar with his big cat butt. Alright, so where's Pierce? Cats are funny like that, I guess. I'm here to pick up Caesar. I don't think he'd just sneak into your house, Pierce. That doesn't sound like what he'd do. That doesn't sound right at all. I can talk to him about it, sure. Did you sneak into Pierce's house and then steal something? Because if you did, that was very, very wrong. There's the train. I'll probably have to catch the next one, I think. Cookie! I got your organizer back. You're welcome. Still no idea where Chao is, though. Hey, furniture. That's a great reward. In that it's probably the best kind I'm gonna get. Okay, let's see if Pierce needs something now. So I just want to be super helpful to my bestest bud. Nope. Fair enough. And we can't help Caesar because he's already got a quest to find Pearl. So I guess we've looped back a little bit. Still no idea where Chao is, but that's not necessarily something that's going to bother us if we can't get a quest that requires it. Your wobbly doll is staring at me again, Peaches, and it's creepy. Quit it, wobbly doll. Okay, once again, the game is giving us a quest we cannot complete, because we can't give her a ball because she's inside her house. Awesome. Velma, you want to give me a quest I can actually finish? Ooh, lucky bags. Ooh, I want a kitty shirt. I will pick the right one. Because you can't go wrong if you go right. That's what I wanted, too. Unfortunately, I think, probably we're not going to be able to sell that for half as much as we actually bought it for. But still, I don't think we had a kitty shirt, so I'll take it. Okay, Mr. Cat, stop being silly. I don't want you mashing all the buttons on my keyboard at once. You're helping enough, thank you. I know you want pets, but at the same time, you know, you're helping. Which means get your head in the game and help. You can control one half of the controller. Feel free to press all the buttons at once if you want, but, you know, don't For the love of God, don't hit my keyboard, please. That's gonna make this really, really awkward. Oop. There was a weed in the worst acre of all time. I wonder if Chow's here to see the museum. Maybe that's a thing he'd do. Doesn't look like it's a thing he'd do. Silly Chow. Get more cultured. Go see the museum once in a while. It's almost complete. I thought it was complete, but it's not apparently. Oh, Ace is wearing a really ugly shirt now. Well, Ace, let's talk about your ugly shirt. Don't wear that ugly shirt. It's ugly. How are you over at my house the other day? I live in a different town entirely and you've never visited. I taught it, because I've got dancey moves. Also, I wanted to know if you needed help. But now you seem happy, so again, I'm going to try and get some free stuff. Okay. Nope, nothing from Ace. Talking to him was basically a waste of time. Cube is really interested in this sign. Or the mole cricket that's buried underneath it. Nope, nothing for Cube. Hey, Ace has gone back to his original shirt. Good for you suggesting that, Camo Frog. His other shirt was really ugly. But you shouldn't make him feel bad, even if his choice in clothing is awful. And we all know it. Let's see. Is there anything else we can do around here? I don't really want to go catch sea bass because we already did enough of that the other day. Still have not found Chow, unless he's decided to hide out by the river over here, or the ocean. It's a big sea bass, but it couldn't be anything else. And that makes it sad. Because sea bass are the worst fish. Hey Spike, give me something to do! Nope. Oh well. If I can't help you, at least you're happy not needing help. And that makes me happy too. Well, it looks like we've already helped people about as much as they're gonna get help today. Which I guess we have no control over. But on the bright side, it means that we helped a lot of people today. We made the world a bit of a better place. It's nice if you can do that. Hey, there's the train. It's probably just pulling out of the station. Which is fine. Yeah, it's already gone. Almost like it just disappeared into thin air. Ghost train. Alright, well, let's sell all the pointless stuff we have in our inventory and buy a bunch of flowers. Flowers at least have a point. I should sell this and this and this and this and this and this and also this. Okay. Let us go over here and buy some flowers. I'll take some pansies. And I'll take some more pansies. And some even more pansies, except the cosmos. This one should be tulips. There always seems to be one of each type. And that makes 4 lips. Okay. Let's get out of there. And head back home, where we can work on our garden and make our town a little bit of a nicer place. Despite the fact that, you know, it's after midnight, basically everyone's already gone to bed. I'm the phantom of the town. I'm the person who makes flowers just randomly appear and turn this place into a bustling hub of tourism. And yet, no one will ever know. But we're making lives better every day. That's the important thing. Alright. Goodbye, Porter. I shall see you once I get to the next town because you've cloned yourself a billion times. You're even driving the train. He's a very talented little monkey guy. Gotta appreciate that. And of course, it's our old arch enemy, the cat. Silly Rover. Oop. Okay, Mr. Cat, don't touch that spacebar, please. It's okay if you want to readjust onto the table, but don't touch that spacebar. Alright. I know all the people in that town, maybe, possibly. Not that you'd ever know, Rover. It's weird that he remembers all the people he never sees, and yet the person he sees every day, he just has no idea who I am. It's kind of insulting when you think about it. Oh well. We made it to the town. Oh, we got a new letter, probably from the HRA, telling us our house is awful. Like always. Yeah. Far from perfect. Thanks, HRA. I got your house award, thank you. Still no new treasure to find. Not that that's surprising, but still. I like treasure. Treasure hunting is the most fun. It's not snowing at any point, so we can't go hunt for gyroids or coelacanths. Although there might be gyroids from the last snowfall still available, which is kind of nice. If we keep our eyes peeled anyway. Like that there. Need to plant this here. And we should plant this here. Need to plant this here. And plant this here. Alright. Step 2. Find Pearl. She likes to be around her house at this hour, I think. Here she is. You forgot this, Pearl. You're welcome. I am a deer. Also, that is a great reward. Thank you, Pearl. I know I do excellent work. Okay, next step will, of course, be our daily ghost hunting ritual. I guess we will start down by the ocean side. We can look for Gulliver while we're here. Kill multiple birds with one stone, and possibly also Gulliver. Or rather, we're going to try and prevent him from getting killed, because he'll drown on the beach if we don't talk to him. Because the tide will just, you know, take him away. Nothing here. This is a great acre for Wisp if he wants to show up. Get rid of that. Not seeing any wispiness over here. Or over here for that matter. Where are you, Wisp? What? Ghost Rhino. He's the real ghost, after all. Hey, we got a fossil. Not bad, but you know, it's not treasure and it's not a gyroid, so it could be better, but not bad. Next place we gotta go, of course, is over here. No sign of Wisp either. Well, there's the ball. But we're not looking for the ball. We're looking for Gulliver and Wisp. Okay, Mr. Cat, stop playing with stuff on my desk. You're gonna make a lot of noise. And you probably already are. because you are a very loud Mr. Cat. Not seeing Wisp anywhere around. Already covered about half the town. Still, I think we've got a shot that he might show up tonight. So I can redeem myself for how awfully I finished his quest last time. I still feel bad about that. It's like, oh, stupid skipping through text nonsense not working properly. Not seeing any sign of Wisp yet. We've only got about a quarter of the town left to cover. Get rid of that. Just grab this. 3,000 bells for our trouble. It's always a nice little prize. This is why you don't play with a cat on your hands and controller, because then he makes you run through flowers and break them. Well, just have to remember to replace that tomorrow. Seriously, playing games with a cat on your hands and your controller pressing all the buttons. It's an interesting challenge mode. Okay, nothing around here. This would be one of the last areas I would suspect Wisp of being in, but he doesn't appear to be. Doesn't look like he's in this one either, and this would be, again, another one that I would sort of bank on him being in. So I don't think we're going to run into Wisp today. And if he's not going to show up around here, I think that's about it. Yeah. So no signs of Wisp, unfortunately. But that can't be helped. He can't show up every day. And sometimes even when you have the perfect requirements for him fulfilled, he doesn't show up anyway. He's a little random like that. But he is a ghost. You can't rely on them. They're unreliable ghosts. Anyway, I think that'll be it for tonight. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, follow the stream to know when we go live, because we do this every single night, plus other stuff when I happen to have the time. You also want to check out and subscribe to my YouTube channel to see over 1,000 videos waiting just for you. And not just Animal Crossing videos, but every type of game you can think of. I got something there for you, I'm sure. Plus, you know, archives of everything else I do on here, which is nice. And if you really want to make my day, check out the show's PayPal or Patreon. Support the show any way you can so that I can continue to do what I do to the best of my ability, which in this case is play while there's a cat kicking my controller and desperately trying to make me destroy all my flowers because he's just that kind of cat. Aren't you, Mr. Cat? Silly cat-enabled challenge modes. You never plan them, and yet they always happen. Anyway, as I'm trying to calm down a very squirmy cat who just wants to ruin everything, I will see you next time. Peace out, Internet.